So my thoughts on this church in Milwaukee, in my city, going viral, Evolve. If we just being 100% honest, this this church has received a lot of backlash over the years. They have a young pastor by the name of Kenneth Lockett, and he's a very young man. He's very charismatic, charism. It's been so many, I would say, false narratives painted about this church and painted about this pastor. A lot of his private life has become public. Women coming out saying things that we don't know if they're to be true, and so people are slow to listen and quick to judge. He be's in the prayer circles at the Bucks games. He's real connected to the community. From afar, he seemed like a great young man. A rapper by the name of Steve the Stoner changed his song to like a gospel song and come try to perform it at his establishment. They wouldn't let him. A young lady came out and said he manipulated her. He was sleeping with the women in the Congress. Just all these little stories. So I think this is one of them churches that they just, no matter what they do, it would never be right. Like, they really want to see this church go down. It's considered club Evolve because people do that be in the club life and nightlife. They leave the club on Saturday night and they come there. I mean, a young, attractive passenger with great with words, big mega church in the city. You have some people really truly forgetting the tradition of church and don't understand that is, from my understanding about church, is just a place where we commute. It's a place that we re-cleanse our spirits. It's a place that we get a word, come as you are. So the come as you are concept is one of the concepts that I knew my whole life. And I understand come as you are is like a real true concept in life. So if the church is telling you to come as they are, how come you can't accept them for who they are? You know, I tell people all the time, you don't have to go. I personally don't go to church all the time, but I do have a church that I do attend. Dr. Steve Pastor. He's a pastor now. He used to be my professor at college. His name Pastor Steve Tipton at E. Beckles Church and Minister in Christ. And they threw a party last New Year's when I went, and it was free food. It was everything. Everything was free. Every church has something different. I mean, I was told it was only $7, and $7 is not a lot of money. I don't think that's a lot of money to pay. And they say the $7 was going towards something in particular. I don't care if 100 people came, that's $700. If 1,000 people came, that's $7,000. Normally a church don't hold 1,000 people, but I mean, even if 500 people was there, what's that, $1,000? That ain't no money. If you do seven times 100 is $700. So you do 500 people, that's $3,500. I mean, that's not a lot of money. $7 is really not a lot of money. I think this church just received a lot of backlash. Now, I'm not too fond with the Bible in its whole essence. Like, I don't understand all the Bible. But you do have churches that won't charge, and this is the only church that we know. It's probably other churches that do it. It could have been a fundraiser. It could have been just to get the money back for the place, the food. I don't know what it could have been, but this church has received a lot of backlash over the years. And I don't know. I just want to know, like, if anybody can correct me. So my side on this is that I don't think you should charge, but I don't care if you charge, because that ain't a lot of money to me. $7 ain't nothing. So I wouldn't want to go to a place where I got to pay to get in a church. I wouldn't want to do that because it's my upbringing taught me like that shit ain't right. But hey, to each his own. It's just how other people feel about it. So put y'all thoughts in the comments and actually tell me what y'all think about my opinion and what's your personal opinion on churches charging people to get in for events, saying it's for fundraisers or it's whatever. It's to cover food and expenses. What y'all think?